What is up, guys? Metal here, and today I'm going to be talking about my first impressions of the Dustline operators, Valkyrie and Blackbeard. So Valkyrie is a defender with the MPX and the Spaz 12. Her ability is she gets black eye, I think they're called black eyes, but they're like little cameras that you can throw out, and they're pretty effective. You know, your whole team can use them, and they're separate from the regular cameras. They're a little bit smaller and harder to notice, and I basically think that Valkyrie changes up the game for the defenders in a massive way, bigger than any other operator. I think that she is literally a must-have pick. I think she's on the same level as Rook, because she just gives so much utility to the defending team that it would be crazy to not take her. The MPX is one of my favorite SMGs, I think, in this game that can't take an ACOG. It has such a nice rate of fire and so little recoil that I find it to be really, really usable, even though it doesn't take the ACOG, which I find a bit disappointing. But, I mean, you gotta keep balance somehow. Her Spaz 12, I'm pretty sure is pretty strong. I haven't really used it very much. I don't think it's a Super 90, and I prefer to take SMGs, so my engagement range isn't limited. But all in all, I think Valkyrie is an awesome new addition to the game. I don't think she's at all imbalanced, but I do think she's a very important operator to have on the defending team. And I think that pretty much every team should be taking her almost every round. I think it's almost suicide not to. As far as the attacking operator Blackbeard goes, I think he is a strong entry fragging type operator. I don't think, again, that he's overpowered. I think that Ubisoft did a really good job balancing these two characters. I think that he is, his shield is destructible, as we showed in the video before. He has two weapons, the Scar H and the SR-25. I'd pretty much recommend that you stick with the Scar H, because the SR-25 was one of the, this DMR type weapons, which I don't really think serve a purpose in this game, or at least on PC when you can mouse aim and just get a headshot with a fully automatic weapon. His special ability, is the big shield on his gun, which can soak up probably like between 10 and 20 bullets, somewhere in that neighborhood, to the face. So, I mean, it's really hard to beat him in a 1v1 headshot, or in a 1v1 gunfight if your aim is good, because you're going to headshot the other guy before he can take you out, with either body shots or by taking out your shield. So I think that he is, I wouldn't say he's a must-have pick like Valkyrie is, but he is a really strong pick. I think he's pretty much contends with Sledge and Ash for that same sort of role in the team of the entry. And I think that we're going to be seeing a lot of pro teams be using him because of his immunity to headshots, at least, from the front. I also really, really like the feeling of the Scar H, although I think it's a bit weird that he has a Scar H and an SR-25 as his two weapons, as they're both 7.62mm type rifles, so you'd think they'd behave really, really similarly, but the Scar H is very low recoil, very slow firing, but an automatic, whereas the SR-25 is a DMR type weapon. I don't really get it, but I really do like to use the Scar H in this game. I have a really good feel for it. I like the way it kicks. It makes a lot of sense to me. So overall, I think that Ubisoft did a really good job with these operators. I'm a little bit disappointed they didn't nerf Frost's shotgun at all in this patch, but, I mean, besides that, I think everything is going pretty good. As far as my opinions on the other things in the patch goes, I guess I'll quickly cover those while this gameplay runs out. Again, like I said, I wish the Super 90 had been nerfed. There was some perspective changes with the camera, though I haven't really noticed that yet. Hit detection feels a bit better. I haven't really noticed any insanely bullshit kills or deaths yet, so that's good. Although we'll see if that continues. And then a lot of glitches. The van glitch has been fixed. Things like that. So just good housekeeping. Although I wish that Ubisoft would do that sort of stuff a little bit quicker. Anyway, guys, this has been my opinions on the Patch 3.0, the new operators. I really appreciate it. If you found this commentary useful or entertaining, leave a like. If you want to see my other commentaries and tips in the future, subscribe. And if you really enjoy my content, support me on Patreon. Have a great one.